Okay, MacBook Pro M1 chip. What is going on, guys? My name is Elías, also known as the Lemon Boy, and I kind of feel bad for Intel. If you want me to be honest, Apple has totally destroyed Intel with their brand new M1 chip. And if you do not understand how big of a deal this one actually is, I'm just gonna say I'm actually debating to switch to a MacBook Air as my main editing device. And you might call me crazy, but think about it. I don't edit. I mean, I edit like crazy every single day, but I don't edit in 4K. So I think I can actually do it. And even with 4K, the M1 chip is gonna do just fine. So I'm just super excited to actually test out the MacBook Pro, because if the MacBook Air is supposedly outperforming last year's 16-inch MacBook Pro, imagine what this guy can actually do. And just imagine the power that the M1 chip actually has. Just imagine an M1 chip Mac Pro. This wallpaper, by the way, is so beautiful. I want to get it so bad. Here we go. This is such a thick box, same as the MacBook Air. Come on, buddy. Come on, I want to see you. And there it is. The inside of the box is actually quite interesting. It's like made out of this material. Look at this. There's actually paper going on. Anyways, you guys don't really care about the box. You guys care about this guy, but it's not time to look at that yet. What do we get in the box? We get power brick, huge power brick, USB-C. We get some pamphlet information, and we actually get, look at this. They are space gray Apple stickers. I'm going to be doing some comparisons with my current MacBook Pro to see if it's so much faster like people are saying, which I'm guessing it is. And here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And there's the startup chime. Here. I'm going to ask Chenia to do this. Chenia, she's actually doing an online class. Don't worry. This is for you. You want to do it?
Okay.
You want to peel it off? It's the most satisfying thing in the world. She's acting like this is nothing. The MacBook Pro knows you're Spanish. So, anyways, thank you, Chenia. Was that the most satisfying thing in the world? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set this guy up and do some comparisons. Before I do that, we got a touch bar on the MacBook Pro, Touch ID. This keyboard is beautiful. I'm so hyped. I'm Stop talking to me, please. All right, let's do a quick video editing comparison. This is the M1 MacBook Pro. And this right here is my 13-inch 2016 MacBook Pro. So it's quite old. It's pretty well spec'd out, 2.9 gigahertz MacBook Pro. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and export both videos. It's just the beginning portion of the video. And ready, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's see which one finishes up faster. The M1 should definitely beat out this one for a lot. But anyways, let's see. Wow, that is going super fast. This is already at 21%, and this is only at... This is insane. And wow, there we go. Exported, share successful, 100%. This is only at 27%. Wow, this is honestly insane. I think we can officially... Wow, I am mind blown right now. Also, what is new is on the App Store. So if you actually jump over to the App Store, iPhone and iPad apps are now available on the Mac, which is exclusive to the M1 chip. So all of these apps are actually iPad/iPhone apps, which is pretty cool. And let's say you want to play Among Us. The way that you do that is, instead of Mac apps, you've now got a new tab right here, which is iPad and iPhone apps. And this is the camera of the brand new MacBook Pro. How do I look? How is the focus? Focus is good, and colors are, I mean, it's, you know, cameras on MacBooks aren't always the greatest, but not bad. Apple corrected the lighting, so I'm changing lights and it's adapting pretty well. So guys, insanity. Final Cut Pro totally blew my mind. I know it's a 2016 MacBook Pro, the one that I compared it, but I did the same thing with the MacBook Air and I wasn't getting the same results. So I'm probably gonna keep this MacBook Pro. I'm debating it. I mean, so much to choose. I don't know if I should choose the Air, the Pro. I'm debating, but this just export on Final Cut Pro totally blew my mind. So the M1 chip gives us a lot to talk about in terms of specs, but stay tuned because I will actually be doing a bunch of content that will not really cover specs when we're talking about M1. For example, is the MacBook Pro and the new MacBook Air, is it worth it for students? I will also be doing a MacBook Air versus a MacBook Pro comparison, which one you should buy for students. Stay tuned, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Also, all of this audio that you've been hearing in this video, the last portion, it's all been recorded with the audio of the MacBook Air, so that's pretty cool. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay.